Okay, folks, so I am just going to continue on here and show you what I've done so far. I did take about a 30-minute break from the video just because there's no sense in you sitting here watching me do it. But these are the Allen wrenches that you have to use. And the main thing is you don't tighten them all the way down until you go all the way around, like multiple times. These are pretty much tight. I still got a few more over here. That's what took so long, is because if you tighten one leg down, say you tighten this one down, then that one over there is going to be in a bind. So, which you guys probably know that, but just for the women out there who don't, you can tighten them down a little at a time. So you have to kind of keep going around circles, and it does take a little bit of time. And I went ahead and put this one on, on that end. So, but I'm going to show you how I did it with this end because there was two of them. So, basically, it's pretty simple. You just line the sides up. I've shimmied it up with some cardboard here so it's a little even. Just want to make sure your sides are even. It's a pretty simple little process. Let me see here. I don't know if you can see me through doing it this way, but hopefully you can. And then I just took a screw in the center to start it. Once I knew it was lined up where I wanted it to be. You don't get it real tight. You're just getting it where you want it lined up at. And then you're going to use a regular screwdriver so you don't twist and bind it. But just to get started, I'm using this. A total of 3 screws per thing, and you want to put them all in because you want your thing to be sturdy. So just get them all started with the electric, and then I'll go back and tighten them down with the regular. Might be able to do most of it with this, but sometimes these electric ones will actually strip them out because you just set and spin. I had to flip this over to make sure I've done it right, but I'm pretty sure it's all put together, right? So, like I said, folks, anybody can do this. I love it so far. I already like the color and everything of it once I got it out of the box. And like I said, I saved $400 ordering this from Temu because the exact same one, I mean the exact same measurements, the exact same everything on Bath Body Works was $400 higher. It only took me 7 days to get this. So it's, even though it's probably coming from a foreign country like China, it is being stored here in the United States somewhere. So it still helps American jobs and people. Plus it helps those of us are having to struggle with this economy we're in. So to shimmy this up with cardboard and make it tight enough. So, just screwdriver here, get it done. Get a little bit more underneath it, but it's the same amount I put on the other side. That might work. Let me see. Sit there and strip it. You don't want to strip it. I'm just putting a little pressure on this end to keep it up in the air a little bit. Once it starts spinning like that, just stop. Don't strip your screw and use a regular screwdriver. Get them good and tight. You don't want it to fall down on you when you got food on it. And all these things here do is just slide out to hold it open. Hold it out when you're wanting to use it as a full table versus just the single table for two. And I probably never will even have to do that. I hardly ever sit at the table other than now. I think I might sit at it to drink my coffee in the morning. Right. Strip that one. I might have to take that one out and put another in. But right there, we're going to put a little weight on it and do it. There. Just a little tight. I want these real good and tight. Because like I said, you don't want it to fall down with food on it. And I may even have to do a little tighter when we get it all done. So, I've got all of these tight, got all of these tight. So now it's time for the finished product to see if I got it done. Now this thing is heavy, but I think I lifted patience all my life. I will be able to flip this bad boy over and get her up on my own. Hope so anyway. Try not to scratch anything up. Let's see how I want to try this. Get my hand underneath here somehow or another. Put it underneath my feet. And here we go. Oh yeah, it's going to be the perfect size right in front of my, okay, so there is the finished table. And of course this comes up if you want to use it for a big one. But the main thing is, look at this folks, I'm going to be able to sit here and drink my coffee in the morning looking at the water. And it's going to be a lot smaller than the one I used to have. So, oh, I might have a little nick in that. So, I might have turned that on the other side, but, or it may just be. So, okay. I believe we're finished with the table. So, the next thing is those chairs. And I don't think they're going to be quite as bad. I hope not, because this was a little hard. But nothing I couldn't figure out, folks. So, stay tuned for the rest of my video.